everyone! It's so nice to have you back for another video. This week there are super fun things to share. I'll be bringing you along for a stay in a music cabin in the woods. It's amazing there, and I would love to hear your insights about it, and also to hear if you think you could live in this beautiful cabin. We'll be on this magical journey for 48 hours, and there are all kinds of things you and I will be doing together, like a tour of the cabin, enjoying the fireside, making delicious food, snowshoeing, writing songs, and more. You may remember that I performed a house concert recently, and that concert was in this beautiful cabin. Well, the owner says that I'm welcome to stay for 2 nights, so of course I say yes. Then realizing how great it would be to create a video about it for you. So let's begin. Hi everybody, I am on my way to the music cabin. Okay, we're looking for Benson Road. There it is, Benson Road. And then River Road, which is the next right here. River Road. Ah! Kind of a hairpin turn here. Ah! Up we go. Now I'm looking for the cabin down this road. Here we are. Oh my gosh, there it is. I guess we'll park right here. She said to park down at the bottom of the driveway. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. There's the first view of it, guys. And we'll be staying upstairs. Yeah, so pretty. How luxurious is this? By the fire, with a warm cup of tea, in this amazing cabin in the Adirondacks. It's hard to get any better than this. This is really a dream come true. You know, when it's cozy winter like this, one of the favorite things that I like to do is to read a good book. So I brought some books with me, and I want to share them with you because they're really awesome. The first book, or set of books actually, maybe you've seen them, it's Rise Up Singing and Rise Again. These books were given to us by a friend of ours. We are so grateful. There are tons and tons of songs in here. They are traditional songs, there are early songs, late songs, modern songs, all kinds of songs in here. They're designed for everybody to get together and sing. And we are so amazed to have these books, and we're very, very grateful to our friend. And you know who you are, so thank you so much for these lovely, lovely books. I will certainly be looking at them in these 48 hours. The next book is actually a recipe book. I brought it with me so that you and I can make some recipes together. It is called Fully Raw. This young lady is a raw vegan. She has all these amazing recipes and information about how to be raw vegan or to enjoy raw vegan foods. It's called a raw vegan diet, but it really should be called a raw vegan lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's no one, you're not trying to lose weight or anything. But there's some amazing recipes in here, and we're gonna try them. This book I found on the free shelf at the library. Maybe your library has shelf or a section that have free books. It's about music theory, which I'm not that intense about music theory, but I do like to know about it. And this has all these monks that teach you music theory. For example, Pitchimus Exactimus, there's the monk. And it's illustrated really fun, almost cartoon-like, well, definitely cartoon-like, things like this, and each of the monks have their own name related to music theory. Something else I'm going to be reviewing just briefly is my French language practice. I did take French in high school. I loved it, and all throughout my life I have been trying to keep up with it. I can read it okay and understand it okay. Formulating the sentences is a little difficult for me, but every once in a while I will pick this up and do some of the little assignments that are in here, and I try to absorb some of this stuff. So that's another thing to do in the winter. I love that kind of activity in the winter. And finally, I brought a book that was really appropriate for being here, and that is the Bigfoot Casebook, or Sasquatch. And this book is filled with accounts from people who have seen Sasquatch, who explain and describe what he looks like, any kind of interactions they might have had with Sasquatch. So I thought I would bring it just in case I see Sasquatch. I will know where to turn to in order to find information about what I just saw. So Sasquatch, hopefully we will see Sasquatch while we are here. So what kind of books do you like? You can write them in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Everybody, good morning. It is absolutely gorgeous out here today. It's going to be so much fun to be here with you today. We're going to have some breakfast, then I'm going to give you a house tour, we go for a walk, and there's a bunch of other things we're going to be doing today that are going to be really fun. So let's get started. This beautiful place is owned by Betty and Norbert Flanders. Betty's father acquired it as a handyman special and restored it. Betty opened its doors to lodgers in year 2000, and that was in response to the popularity of skiers visiting the nearby Lapland Lake, Gore Mountain, and Oak Mountain ski areas. Area highlights also include hiking, kayaking, tubing, and music series. What Betty loves best is that she can share this abundant area and lovely home with others. Okay, let's go for a walk. I hear there's some really nice waterfalls, so let's go check them out. I think these are deer tracks. I do. The deer sure like it around here. Hello, deer. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You coming up here? See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. My goodness, they're really tame. They're just coming right up. They make the snow look like fluffy, soft cotton. I don't know how animals can stand in the cold. You know, you see it with cows and things. Wow, are you coming to get some vegetables? This is the Sacandaga River. It's a little frozen over right now with snow, but it leads right into the Great Sacandaga Lake. And it's right across the street from the cabin, so it's really beautiful. And maybe these are little mouse tracks? They're really small, they're kind of winding around. Hope they found someplace warm. Seasonal road ahead. Seasonal roads are often dirt roads, and they're not plowed in the winter by the village or the town. You're kind of on your own, but there can be the coolest things down Seasonal Road. So let's see what happens. This is really pretty through here. It does look like somebody's plowed, maybe just someone with a plow that they have of their own. Here's an indentation. I'm wondering if that's where the falls are. Well, this surely looks like something flows through here. I wonder if that is usually water. Wow, see those lines in the snow right there and up in there? That's deer walking through the snow. They're really moving around. They probably come down to the river for water. Yay, we found it! These are the waterfalls. I don't know if you can see right in there is kind of bluish. That is Frozen Waterfall. It is covered in snow, but it comes down here, right here. That's water under the snow. And if we go across the road, across this bridge to the other side, we see where the waterfall goes into the river. Here's some opening of the snow. That's water right there flowing underneath. Here comes a plow. So they do. Oh, he's not really plowing, he's salting. Thank you. And thank you, waterfall. It has been such a nice walk. The air is so fresh, and the sun is out, and there's not a lot of wind. And it's such beautiful scenery, and we're way deep in the Adirondacks. Just gorgeous. Here we go, on our way back to the cabin. by the fire again, so cozy after the long day. Yeah. People ask me a lot about songwriting and how do you write songs? They want to know, how do you write songs? And in addition, how do I personally write songs? And I would say that I let them come to me. I've never had luck forcing a song. I've never had luck taking straight old lyrics and trying to put music to it. I've never had luck thinking of a topic and wanting to write about a certain topic and then having it come into being. Like, say I wanted to write a song about, I don't know, the beach or something. It's always been where I play the chords and play the instrument for a while, and when I hear the chords, the sequence of chords, or some kind of rhythm in there, I will start to envision a topic. It will come and it will match those chords. One of the things I want to do tonight is to go through my notebook, my songwriting notebook, and sort through some of the ideas that are in there. Sometimes just little sections of songs will come, like maybe a chorus will come or a line will come, and I can actually kind of put those together. They fit together sometimes. So that's one of the things I'm going to be doing, and kind of reorganizing my notebooks and going through some of my fiddle songs to see what I remember and what I like and what I know, and also, going through some lists of fiddle songs, trying to figure out what I want to learn. And I love writing songs for everyone and drawing and painting, and it seems to share those things and to let those things out into the world, it seems the natural course for creations. And anyone who's painting and drawing, if you let them out into the world, there's a whole nother part of the creativity process that is fulfilled by doing that. And so I'm really, really glad and grateful that you are here with me and that you enjoy my work and my videos and my songs, and it adds a whole nother dimension to creation. And you get to enjoy it too. So everybody wins, and I really love it. So thank you so much for everything, for all your ongoing support. Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? We are in our final hours here at this amazing, beautiful cabin. We'll be leaving this morning probably around 11. But in the meantime, we can have a delicious breakfast. I'd like to squeeze in some snowshoeing. Maybe if we can get some snowshoeing going on, that'll be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we got to go home. But I'm so grateful for being here, and we still have the whole morning left, so let's enjoy it. Here we go. Goodbye, River House. Thank you so much for an incredible stay here in this beautiful home. I truly appreciate everything, and I am so, so grateful. Thank you very, very much. So, do you think you could live in this cabin? What would your dream house look like? Be sure to tell me in the comments below. And before I go, I want to say how grateful I am that you spend this time with me, sharing this cabin adventure, the books, the walks, the songwriting. It feels like inviting friends into the heart of what I do. If you feel like stepping a little closer into my artist life and creations, have a look at my Patreon webpage, where I share the deeper parts of my music life. I post my original songs, drawings, videos, and mini podcasts. Listeners pledge what they wish to support and enjoy. A link to my Patreon page is in the comments below for you. You can also stay close by subscribing to my free YouTube channel. I would be honored to have you along in any case. Thank you again so much. Big hugs, and remember, stay inspired.